I've been sharing the books, the past 2 weeks. But this is one of my favorite books. This is one of my favorite dudes. Kurt Hester, as a coach and as a person, is just relentlessly chasing excellence. This book shocked me in a way where I didn't really know what to expect, right? It's called Rants of a Strength and Conditioning Madman. There is so much information in this book regarding your career, how you communicate, evaluation processes for evaluating yourself, evaluating staff members. The book is powerful beyond my words. It's one of those books where I say this a lot, and I think some of you might go broke buying all the books I have, but you have to have this book. I was just reading an excerpt here, and I was like, man, looking at like culture, and this was an interesting one, the millennial athletes. And I'm going through this book already several times, so I'm going to read this excerpt. Okay? Look, this is what happens when a team starts losing, right? The coach says, we don't have talent, we're weak, we're soft, we got to recruit better kids. Check this out. To set a culture of greatness and brotherhood, you have to be relentless in its execution day in and day out until you are fired or you leave for another position. Okay? You're upholding excellence and you're not bending to appease other people. You're doing what you know is the right thing. That's what he's saying. The highest standard of excellence has to be ingrained into the program's best athletes. I'm emphasizing that because if the best athletes are allowed to be lazy and get away with it, the other athletes who maybe are not as successful or as old, they might be thinking, well, if he could do whatever he wants, I can do whatever I want. Kurt says, I feel if I can consistently hold the best athletes accountable, keep their body and verbal language positive, and keep them conscious of their leadership responsibilities, the younger athletes will follow suit. We would then have a chance of being a winning program. The mindset of the strength staff is disciplined in adhering to this process and will not let an athlete wear us down in the pursuit of greatness. Then and only then is a culture of brotherhood born. When staff starts to win, they tend to drop standards and let athletes get away from the process that brought them to winning seasons. The athletes did not all of a sudden become terrible athletes. The program became complacent and undisciplined. When a program gets to this point, it is hard to revert back to the original culture state. When you try, the team usually rebukes the new old standard and the team is lost. Typically, the only remedy is to fire the current staff. The new staff comes in, and the cycle starts over again. There you go, guys. Kurt Hester, Rants of a Strength and Conditioning Madman, one of the best books out there.